and welcome back to TFC Modcraft. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Out here at this oil spout here, getting set up to do something about refining some oil. And that's not in the right place, and I want to move this. Oh, crap. Did I get the other one back? Yeah, good. Alright. Okay, here we go. There, that's better. And that's better. Okay. So, refining the oil, or, well, getting the oil out of the ground and into a tank is the first thing. And then we have to get set up to refine that oil into fuel so that it can be used in combustion engines to provide Buildcraft energy for the quarry and whatever else might need it. And I've decided that no, I am not going to build any kind of a permanent facility here because oil wells are by their nature temporary. It will run out. It will run dry and reach a point where there's no oil in it. So let's see about a solution here. I need a couple of diamond gears. And it occurs to me I have not shown the system how to do that. So give me a couple of golden gears. And give me 8 diamonds. Okay. And also give me a crafting logistics pipe. Today. Okay. So let's set this up. Diamond gear with 4 diamonds around it, or golden gear with 4 diamonds gets me a diamond gear. Alright. Crafting pipe. Wrench that thing. Import the recipe. Bang. Alright, actually now what I can do is just go ahead and yeah, just go ahead and make up the one that I have here. But I need another one. And I have just 4 diamonds in there, but the system is set up to keep 1 item in each stack. So that's okay. I want to stop by the quarry anyway. And let's get some daylight first. Okay. I've been by here earlier, and things are going pretty good here. Now, at least 1 or 2 expressed concern about the fuel, the charcoal here, going kind of slow through the pipe. Well, it was going really slow to start with because the redstone engine had just started up. But over time, they heat up. You see it's flashing, it's orange with flashing red, which means it's running at its maximum power level. And you can see there's a lot of coal circulating, or charcoal circulating in the pipes. And anytime one of these finishes up a piece of charcoal, another piece drops right in. In fact, most of the contents of that chest is circulating through these pipes. Not a problem. Unless, of course, a creeper goes off near it. Oh, please. Die. So, now this bit with these steam engines is a temporary solution. They don't put out a whole lot of energy, and I'm going to set up a system that will put out more energy. And let's see how we're doing here. 4 diamonds. Great. Exactly what I needed. Alright. Now, let's get this thing in gear. Okay, I need one more diamond gear, and I'm going to have the system go ahead and make it since I set that up just now. Diamond gear, one please. And there we go. Now all I need is this, 2 diamond gears, a bit of glass, and we have item teleport pipes. Awesome. And let's see, I do believe in here I've got some pipe waterproof. Actually, I need 2 of those, not 1. Pipe waterproof over item teleport pipes will get me 2 waterproof teleport pipes. Alright, and let's just put the rest of those in there. Okay, so let's see. Where am I going to set up a refinery? I thought about in there, but the room's not tall enough. So I'm thinking right in here. And I'm just going to throw a tank here. And put another tank over here. Okay. Now let's see. The refinery. I may need to move this one. Okay, I'll fix the rest of them after a bit. Let's see. Okay, refinery here. And I'll just put these tanks over here. And I'll, yeah, go ahead and break these down. And yeah, it's a lot slower when you're flying. Alright. There. Okay. So I should have gotten more waterproof pipe. Let's see, Buildcraft, wooden transport, get a couple of those, get some golden transport, some pipe waterproof, and let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a couple of more redstone engines. A couple of more torches. Yeah. Alright. No, it was down I needed to go. Alright, so let's just open up back behind all of this. And I'm going to have to close this in properly later. I'll do that off camera. Okay. I gotta be sure not to mess with that. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Got a redstone engine here. Oh, I didn't wait for them. I ordered them, but I didn't stick around and wait for them. Oh, for crying out loud. Get your stuff together here. Here they are sitting here waiting to despawn. redstone engine. Actually, not there. Here. Put the engine there. Wooden waterproof pipe there. Golden waterproof here. And, oh, for crying out loud, come on. That's going to be circular. Alright. I'm going to end up moving this tank again. That's okay. I'm only going to move the bottom part of it. The top part I will take care of off camera later. Alright, tank. Alright, move this. Okay. Wooden waterproof. Golden waterproof. There. That's what I was looking for. And now the redstone engine here. And I can drop a torch right next to it. That'll start it going. And now here, golden transport into that tank. No redstone engine needed because I do believe that the refinery outputs, what it generates is automatically pushed out. It doesn't necessarily have to be pumped out. I may be wrong about that, and if I am, I'll put a redstone engine and a wooden pipe to power it. Alright, now speaking of power, we need to power this here refinery. And the only thing that's really going to have enough power to do that is going to be combustion engines. So let's see, let me get some iron. Get me some iron gears. Get me a piston. And I have the glass. Oh, get me another crafting logistics pipe. Come on. All right. We have iron, piston, gears, glass, and crafting logistics. Alright, now let's order up, I think, 4 of these combustion engines. And they will be powering things. Okay, what do we got in here? We got some good golden conductive. Great. And let me get rid of a little bit of junk. All right. Now these guys will provide the power that will allow the refinery to work. Just to ensure that we do not have unauthorized visitors. And block this end of the room as well. That'll do for now. Okay, so for these guys, let's see, power teleport, and crap. I'll be right back. All right, got everything together here. And let's see, let's get these things down. Like so. I need my wooden conductive pipes. There, here, there, and there. Let's wrench these engines around. Now these engines have a place in here for fuel and a place for water. They actually do need to be cooled. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to toss 2 buckets of water in each engine to get them started. And I wonder, can I just right click on them? Shift right click? No. Alright. That's something that happened in later versions. Alright. Not a problem. Okay, there's water for cooling. And now some power pipe. Alright, we'll do it this way. And we bring that in here, down there, bang. Okay, so when these engines start up, they will provide power for the refinery. And now, how are we going to get the oil into the refinery? Well, that's where these teleport pipes come in handy. And bang. Let's right click on that. Let's put that on frequency 1. Can receive true. Alright. And that will be effective when there's something on the other end. So let's go put something on the other end. Okay, the other one, right there. Or does that need to have a, I don't know if that needs to have a wooden pipe or, alright, let's see. Frequency 1 can receive false. This doesn't need to receive. Let's try starting up the pump. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, for crying out loud. There. Right there. Okay. Those two are taken care of. And now those are going. Okay. Wooden waterproof teleport, frequency 1, and the wooden pipe just kind of vanished. Now that's weird. It became a teleport pipe? Alright, let me put a golden fluid transport. There, that's loading up with oil. Teleport pipe. Hello? Alright, let's see. I got a distinct feeling there's something extremely funky going on here. Connected pipes 5. Okay, I get the distinct impression, because the fact that this thing seems to have cloned itself, that I have managed to bug out my teleport pipes. So I think I'm going to go through here, knock that off of there, and then I'm going to take these 3 and pitch them off that way. And then I'm going to use NEI in cheat mode just for a minute to get myself 1, 2 teleport pipes that I had originally, and then switch NEI back to recipe mode. And that was used specifically to fix a bug. Alright, teleport pipe. Right click on it. Why can I not right click on that? Oh, you infuriating so-and-so you. I don't get why that's not working right. I have used these things many times in the past, and they have not done this. Okay, I'm going to see what I can figure out about what's going on here. Alright, I'm not exactly sure how, but things seem to be working. The one thing I've noticed is that every time I look at this, the number of connected pipes goes up. And that's weird. It really is weird. However, the refinery is full. It's loaded with fuel. There's now fuel, or oil, it is. There is now oil in the tank here. I want to do something with the refinery. Make sure that oil can only go back there. Get another bucket of oil. And I'm going to initially fuel these engines with 1 bucket of oil each. Let's see. They will run on oil. They run better on fuel, but obviously, okay. Yeah. There. Okay, now will be a much better solution. Get that out of there. My red alloy wire. And a lever. And why are you not starting? Are you special or something? Oh, that's right. They have to cool down all the way before they will run. Okay, not a problem. Let's see. Alright, now, there was another thing. I need to transport power to the quarry. Okay, that one's going. These will start up in a minute. Meanwhile, that's getting some power, and it is beginning to refine oil into fuel. Now, am I going to need a wooden pipe here and another redstone engine, or is this just going to cooperate and pump the fuel out? think I'm going to need a wooden pipe and a redstone engine. Okay, I'm prepared for that. Redstone engine. And a waterproof wooden pipe. And that will pump the fuel out and into the tank. Great. And when these things run out of oil, I will switch them over to burning fuel. And in fact, what I can do is I can have another redstone engine and torch there, and then have one of those and a mess of these that will work their way around probably down here. To provide fuel for the engines. And then later I need to expand this. Well, I can expand it now, for that matter. And over this there needs to be another pump with 4 redstone engines powering it, and it will provide water through another liquid line, probably going underneath the engines. There. Oops. There. Okay, so yeah, I'll have a water line. I'll have a line come from that water pump over here underneath the engines, and that will provide water for the cooling on a constant basis. Until I do that, I'm going to need to top off their coolant manually every once in a while. But first, I'm going to cut here and go get myself some more golden waterproof pipe. Alright, I went ahead and made up another pump, because I figured why bother waiting and inviting trouble. So, pump, redstone engines, and torches. Let's see. Okay, that takes care of those. Alright, pumps are starting up. Got some golden waterproof. And we'll just bring that over here. Run some under these engines. There. That will be taking care of the water needs for the engines. And now, let me dump out my water buckets. Load them up with... Actually, no, I don't need to load them up with fuel. I just need the waterproof pipe come along here. I need to go get another redstone engine and some more waterproof pipe. Okay, just about got everything solved here. Torch down here, redstone engine here. That will start pumping fuel out of the tank into that engine, and this will share the fuel wealth with all of them. Alright. Now if I check, we got that one's still got oil. This one's got fuel, that's got fuel, that's got fuel. The water reservoirs are full or filling. And this thing will produce a little bit more over time as the redstone engines heat up. In the meantime, it's enough. And now we have a steady stream of power to the refinery, which apparently has a steady stream of fuel. There is one thing I need to do. I meant to do that the first time I went out to the refinery, out to the oil well, and didn't think of it. And it's really not great that I didn't do that. And that is to put one of these teleport tethers down here so that this area will stay loaded. Okay, you can see that already the spill of oil is gone, and the pipe is going down to the depths of wherever it is. And whenever this well runs out, over there someplace in the desert, there is another spout. I remember seeing it earlier. So that'll be a decent supply of fuel for a while. And now, as soon as I can afford some more diamonds to make more teleport pipes with, I will be able to make a power teleport pipe, put it right up here, and another one over at the quarry, and this power will be teleported to the quarry, and the quarry will be running on the power of these combustion engines instead of those measly little thingies. Yeah, those. The steam engines, yeah. Which I don't know why they call them steam engines. They have no steam involved. They don't take in water, nothing. It just, you know, I think it might be better to call them Stirling engines or something like that, maybe. I don't know. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm out of gold. That last batch of gold pipe was the last of my gold. And yeah, I'm going to need a bunch of diamonds to make a couple of teleport pipes. I need at least 4 more diamonds. Let's see, this has been doing beautifully. It's gotten 13 of them all the way up to Eternalist fuel, with 51 more as Mobius fuel. Let's get some daylight, and then I'm going to head over to the quarry one more time, see how much, what the status is with its current fuel. I expect there is enough to keep it going until I can come up with some more diamond. And what I'm going to do is do some manual mining. Hello. The pipe is empty? It hasn't been that long. Okay, I guess the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go cut some trees and throw them in the powered furnace, in the induction furnace, to get some charcoal out there to keep those things going until I can get the power teleported out there. I don't know what the heck has been all the goofy problems that I had with that. Some things are apparently a little buggy, but we're going to win anyway. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.